Luma Farley from Wellington, I think that's how you say his name. Should my back be aching after doing deadlift?
Okay, that's an interesting question. I'm going to say yes and no.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, you should be feeling your back hurting a little bit. You know, it's muscle soreness because it's an exercise that involves us using our lower back muscles. What it can mean sometimes though is if you're getting excessive pain or you're getting pain like running down your legs and stuff like that, it could be a case of your technique's wrong. Something that's common that people do is that they will, in an attempt to keep their back straight, will overextend, which is then putting their back in a weaker position, Lee. And a lot of the time I find that causes lower back pain, as well as it could be a case of muscle tightness around the glutes, hamstrings, and etc. That. So yes and no, if that kind of helps there.
Okay. Believe it or not, we've got a question from Cordoba in Argentina. Oh. This is a guy called Rodri, and he asks, I've just started doing power clean, not great at it. What tips have you got from the power clean?
Okay, so power clean, as the name suggests, it's a power exercise.
Yeah.
So the whole goal of power exercises should be to move the weight as fast as you can. That's the goal, because that's what we're trying to improve. Now, a power clean, as much as it is a genuine power exercise, we're getting leg drive and all that kind of stuff, which transfers to rugby league. The question you need to ask yourself is, are you getting the benefits you need for your sport? Now, we're not weightlifters, so we don't necessarily need to be able to do the power clean. We could do something which is a bit more efficient. Yeah. It could be a weighted jump. So an exercise that I've been looking into recently and I'm looking to try and implement that I've found quite interesting is the trap bar or a hex bar. It's a deadlift bar where you can stand inside. There's the handles to the side.
Yeah, okay.
And it just makes it easier to jump. You put some weight on, you jump up. So the whole point of a power clean as well is we're trying to get triple extension through our hips, knees, and ankles, because that's very similar to a running and a jumping pattern in the game. So we can do that by just weighting a jump, or it could be something simple, Lee, depending on where you are in your progression. Jumping onto a box, all those kind of things. They're all maximal efforts, power-based efforts, moving as fast as you can, because that's the common goal.
Chris from West Horton. I prefer using machines rather than free weights.
Yep.
Discuss.
Rightio. It's an interesting conversation. With the machines comes a lack of space. So, if you have access to a machine and you feel more comfortable, I'd rather people be doing some form of training than no form of training. Me personally, I would prefer free weights.
Yes.
Because there's the added benefits of core stability, for example, in a squat. In a bench press, we get shoulder stability.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all that kind of stuff as an added benefit to our exercise. What we lose with machines is that they become very rigid. We also increase our chances of overuse injuries potentially because it's a repetitive motion. But look, like I said to start off, I'd rather you do something rather than nothing. So if that means using a machine, use a machine if that's what makes you feel comfortable.